Beautiful day out here in Burtonsville. But I noticed today that at one of the stoplights, in the main part of Burtonsville, that there was 3 beggars out of 4 spots. So here, where is the Burtonsville crossing? There's the one. There's the second. There's the third. They're manning all the places there. If you ever stop and see them, just let them know that there is a food pantry at our place. We're willing to help them with food. Across the street, that old building that used to be called the bedding barn because it was made to look like a barn, and they marketed themselves that way. Now it's something else. They have 50 to 70% off sale. It seems like it's always 57% off there, and just wonder what's going on. It's also trying to figure out what that big tooth was doing there. If he's advertising the dentist down the street, they should move him down in front of that building. Well, speaking of barns, I'm going to go now to the parable that Jesus tells about a barn. And you are watching the daily video, the Daily Word, here on September 30th, Thursday. And we're just going to think about an image of a barn that I saw, a real barn and a fake barn today. Today I just thought I'd be inspired by that barn. I was wondering, where is that Bible story about the parable of the rich fool and putting his wheat into bigger barns? Where is that? So I found it here, Luke 12. So once in a while you can take a message, get a gospel and preach on it, though it's not in the calendar. Might have a reason to do it. The parable of the rich fool. One of the multitude said to him, "Teacher, bid my brother to divide the inheritance with me." So you see, there's a situation posed to Jesus here, but he said a parable. Verse 16, the land of a rich man brought forth plentifully, and he thought to himself, "What shall I do, for I have nowhere to store my crops?" And he said, "I will do this, I will pull down my barns and build larger ones, and then I will store all my grain and my goods. And then I will say to my soul, Soul, you have ample goods, laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry." God said to him, "Fool, this night your soul is required of you, and the things you have prepared, whose will they be? So is he who lays up treasure for himself and not is rich toward God." So today on this Friday, it's just thinking of when people come to confess sins, because Friday is our confession day for 3 hours. Hoarding could be a sin, okay? Putting a lot of attention on material and not on the spiritual riches, that could be a problem. Needing to have, that could be a sin. Or there's just this attitude of eat, drink, and be merry, like just live it up, and who cares, and God and religion, that's got to be in the back seat somewhere. Well, finishing here with St. Joseph, my image, and the Holy Family in the background, I was just comparing being in 2 opposite places here in the Washington area. I was like at the corner with all these homeless guys begging, and then, well, I'm not sure if they're homeless or what, but they're out there begging one way or the other. And then I was down at a really fancy kind of 5-star hotel, and a little bar restaurant in there, meeting somebody. And everybody was living it up and talking about their golf game at the Congressional, and everybody was, reeking of money. And I talked to a few of them. I was having a good time talking to a few, but I also was just seeing the great disparity in my day. and people as with. For those homeless guys on the corner, just remind them that we have our food pantry here. It's one of the better ways we can help them.